Hey, what is up, gang? I'm excited to go over the S in Champion's Mind for our framework. This is all about structure. When we're working a lot about the specific habits, our Thrive 5, the big blocks in our day, the 10 habits help sprinkle in and give us focus throughout the day, what our purpose is, what ownership means of our day and accountability, what intent is, connecting our purpose and our intent to our big goal, really helping drive us in everything in our life towards these bigger things. And again, where before it was really singular in focus, we want to have multi-dimensional success with this approach. Today is about the 4-quarter day. This is a really great concept that goes with our habits. You have to learn the habits first. There's a reason why we've done everything in this order of learning the habits, meal prepping, metabolism, getting everything rolling, training hard, recovery. Now we can start to make a lot more structured so you know what's coming up next in your day. I'm going to share my screen and we'll get into it real quick so you can see it, but also you can always download the guide. Quarter one, these times may change for you based on your day. I'm just going to put out some pretty easy numbers here. 6 to 10 a.m. Could it be 4 to 8 a.m.? Absolutely. If you're a very early bird, that's okay. This is where we start our day with a couple of our Thrive 5 big blocks: AM gratitude, AM sunshine, and movement, right? Our athlete margaritas for our gut health, gratitudes for our mindset. AM sunshine is for metabolism and clarity throughout the day. And now we need to start getting some movement in. We've got those in. It might be flow. That means just some easy stretching, getting your joints going. It might be for a walk there. You might actually get your workout in. And those can be good because we know that cortisol is naturally higher during the morning. That's not necessarily a bad thing or a good thing. That's just how it is. It's when it's so high, we can't recover from sleep and everything's so bad. We want to minimize that. But if you want to do your workout early, that's what I do. I always get mine done before 10 a.m. That's just how I like it. Later in the day, it gets pushed. And then I feel like I have it hanging over my head. So I try and structure my day that those are happening the first part of my day. Quarter one, we call it win the morning. Quarter two, I want you to start gaining momentum. This is the time where if we've gotten movement in, we've had some sunshine, we have good focus. Again, our awareness is usually a lot higher at this time of the day. We may break our fast. You might do it earlier or later, just depending. Again, for me, I'll have a protein shake early, but I don't actually formally break my fast until after 10 a.m. We want to have nourishment for sustainable energy throughout the day. And so we have low FODMAP and low inflammatory foods, not eating things that are going to spike up my blood sugar and crash me down. That's going to lead to the next quarter that helps us make some bad choices. Right. The next part is going to be going on to hydration and movement. Again, walking, if you did your workout, is getting some more movement in here is good. We're never just sitting for 8 hours. That's fine. And then what's really great about this block is because we have that high mental focus, or if you had some movement, you know how it feels, how after your workout, you're just like dialed. Or if you just get up and you get some sunshine and go, you're feeling good. This is a great time for high focus work. So if you have to brainstorm stuff, if you need to read and learn something, this is not the best time to answer 80 emails fast. If you have to, you have to, but this is a good time for pushing new projects forward, learning new skills right now because of that. Quarter three, we call it crushing the day. Now you're getting the big stuff done. You've had good focus. And when do people usually fall off their diet? When do people usually have low energies in the afternoon? So you reach for high sugar things off your meal plan. So we want to make sure we've set the day up from the first 2 quarters so that you can focus with the most important tasks that are wrapped up and you have space for your wind down routine. Watch out for bad habits here. Coming from high stress and low energy, that's why the high fat is good and fatty snacks are good in this area. Hydration and movement, again, we want to keep our metabolism in check, keeping it working for us. So we've got to wind it down soon. So if we spike it up, that wind down routine has to work that much harder. And finally, focusing on finishing what you said you would do. And that's usually high volume work. I got to get to the bank. I got to go to this. Those are great things to do at the end of the day because they don't take a lot of mental clarity. Use that at the right time. And again, these can be moved around based on your own day. If you do night shift work, if you have a varying schedule, these are the concepts of how I structure it. Okay, finally, winning the night, our 3-2-1 wind down routine, finishing food, finishing work, and finishing screens, 3, 2, and 1 hours. Could that be 90, 60, 30? Absolutely. Some people train really late. 90 minutes trying to finish your food, 60 minutes trying to finish up any work, 30 minutes, shut it off. You're in bed by midnight. Some people, that's the schedule you're on, that's fine. We want to stack mindfulness and breathing here, minimizing lights again. This allows our body to digest food, blood sugar to stabilize, and now we can naturally go to sleep without spiking cortisol now. Cortisol should be lowest here, higher in the morning. If it's high now, it's really challenging. I want you to reflect. What are you proud of today? What will you accomplish tomorrow? Those are the 4 quarters, right? Again, review, win the morning, gaining momentum with high focus, crushing the day, and then winning the night. How to adjust for your day. Yes, you can start earlier or later. Like I said, this is the framework. You're going to implement this based on your own life and the coaching I've given you of when I want you to do certain things. Okay. And the other part, again, you always have a lot of freedom in here because none of this has to be perfect for your program to work. Meaning you're going to be off a little bit on a quarter here and there. And so that we know what comes next, you know what's coming in the next part of your day. Just like the habits help us know what's coming next, now your day is structured. Chunking down your day actually evens out the dopamine releases throughout the day. So you're not like, so much, you have a big drop and then you want more in your phone, you want more and stuff, right? We don't want to have that happen. We want to be able to release dopamine throughout the day. That means we have things to look forward to. That's usually happiness when we have things that we're looking forward to that we're excited about. I have this coming up. What's happening? Nothing. I'm bored. You want Netflix and chill? That's not an invigorated, excited, engaged life. Okay, we have something. I'm going to do this next. We want that. Okay. Having these dopamine releases throughout the day actually slows down our perception of time and helps you feel more in control of your day because you have good things to look forward to next. All right. Finally, again, that connects your purpose with our intent. I talked about that earlier. Finally, let's talk about overtime. Some nights do I work later than 10? Heck yes. Sometimes do I not win the morning? Absolutely. Yes, of course. We call that overtime. And sometimes overtime's natural. Sometimes overtime's actually good for you to push harder. Those challenging things, I got it done today, even though I was up late, I got it done. But when you play too many back-to-back overtime games, what happens to a team? They got to rest some players. They're exhausted. We can only push as hard as we recover from. So we are building resiliency. And that means that we can only be as resilient as we can recover from. So when we do go to OT, make sure the next day you are focusing on winning the morning and doing the low intensity things to get back on track. Our big blocks are Thrive 5. And that is how we structure the day into 4 quarters. So you know what's coming up next and you have spacing throughout the day that fits your life. All right, guys, I'm excited for you to crush it.